Don't know
We're
who that
ready to
is.
live.
Game
And
show
we're live.
host. We are live. Good morning, everyone. Welcome.
Good morning.
You're not on screen yet.
Oh, right.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kentucky Gives Day. My name is Ben Smock. I am the Director of Development with Canopy. And Canopy is a nonprofit organization based here in Louisville representing the state of Kentucky. And our mission is to grow Kentucky businesses to positively impact people, our planet, and our future. And today is a super important day for us because it's Kentucky Gives Day, and it is the most generous day throughout the state where people and businesses are coming together to support nonprofit organizations to help advance our collective work and ultimately to make Kentucky the most generous state that it can be. And we are here today, Canopy is here today. We are raising money for Kentucky's future, and specifically within the work that we do and the Canopy certification. So for today, our goals, we're hoping to raise $2,500. We're hoping to secure at least 25 new donors. So anybody who's tuning in right now, any dollar amount helps. There's a QR code on the screen. I'm gonna be hitting that early and often. So if you're so inclined, we'd love you for the support. You can just hold up your camera to that thing and it just takes you right to where you need to go. So QR codes are awesome. So today we're gonna be offering a few exciting opportunities, 3 live streams, this being the first. We're gonna have one at 4 p.m. with our friends at 1020 Brewery over in Butchertown. And we are gonna have a musical set at 6 p.m. with our very own Ben Lee. And it will be at Interap's new office over in New Lou. So stay tuned for these live events. We're gonna have t-shirt giveaways and we're gonna have just more excitement, so you won't wanna miss out. This morning with me is founder, CEO, professor emeritus of Canopy, Scott Collins. And Scott, give you a moment to introduce yourself to the Facebook worlds.
Oh, sure. Hi, I'm Scott Collins. I'm founder, as Ben gave me all the accolades. It's good to be here this morning. And do you think it's the most generous day, like even more so than Christmas? I mean,
it should be.
It should be.
It should be. So that's a challenge.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
So let's make this better than Christmas.
So, okay. So there's the challenge. Let's go into. So we have a little challenge going on this morning.
You go ahead and share that with me.
Okay. So
since you made it up.
So I made it up. Yes. On Canopy's Kentucky Gives Day profile. So following that QR code on the screen, Scott and I are in a little competition. So whoever between the two of us raises the most money on our individual fundraising pages, we're going to have a prize for the winner. And let's see here.
I thought it was more of something
A
bad
punishment
for the loser. Yeah.
So the prize for the winner is that they get to select the karaoke song that the loser does
Oh, wow.
at a Canopy event to be held in the future.
Wow,
So
this is happening like real time.
This is
I
happening
didn't
real
agree.
time. So Scott
So-
has no time to react to this,
Yeah.
and partly why we did this. So not going to be Fiddler on the Roof. I know that's too good for you, but we're going to figure something out.
Yeah, I am really good at that one.
That is the page. Ben, are you looking at it?
Everybody's looking at it.
Everybody's looking at it. Perfect.
Currently, you're at 150.
So you're going to want to click on Ben Smock
Ben's at
there.
150?
Yeah.
What am I at?
You're at the big 0.
I'm at a
bud.
goose egg?
Scott's a goose egg.
I gotta see more fundraisers.
Okay.
So just click on Ben Smock, donate what you can, and we will live stream and invite everybody who donates to see Scott's karaoke performance. And I'm taking requests for options for him to sing karaoke.
But I've never met Seymour. Is he part of the Canopy crew?
Oh God.
Isn't dead air bad? You're gonna be talking.
Are you gonna? Is that a joke? Are you gonna talk? Are you gonna land the punchline?
Ben said that he needs to see more fundraisers.
Oh boy. So, anyways, that's our founder and CEO, joke teller in chief. Cannot keep him in line, especially on a live stream. So, but really though,
did I tell you that I got a wig for $1 over the weekend?
Oh, you did not.
Yeah, well, I did. It was, it was a small price to pay.
Okay. So if anybody is still left watching this live stream, I want to get serious for a moment.
Yeah.
So really, anybody who's tuning in, check out the QR code. Scott and I's competition is real. and I will happily accept any recommendations for what karaoke songs Scott will be singing, and we'll invite anybody who wants to come and witness the majesty. So,
But also give me a fighting chance. Go to my page too. I have some good things in mind for this one.
sure, yeah. We'll decide that, based on the total dollar amounts, and it has to be external fundraisers, meaning you can't go in there and donate $1 million.
All right.
So want to turn it over to you, Scott. This audience may or may not know, or may or may not have been in tune with the evolving business case of Canopy, right? What's been in our heart since we started, what has evolved as the reason why Canopy is important for Kentucky, why Canopy is important for business, for augmented social and environmental impact. So with our viewers,
Sure.
Explain in your own words the business case for Canopy.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I talk about this, I like to start off with maybe the macro argument, and that is, we're seeing a change in the way people think about businesses that's occurring globally and certainly nationally here in America. And more often, you are seeing large corporations and small and mid-sized businesses that are making it a point to highlight the social or environmental mission that they're pursuing, or highlight the way that they're focusing on treating people well in general. And I think that that's a movement that is just beginning. It's just gaining traction. And I think there's a shift in consciousness around business where the expectation is moving beyond just expecting maybe a quality service or a quality product to be delivered. I think folks are looking to companies to positively impact the world around them, and I think that that's an important thing to bring up, because what the Canopy certification does is it verifies that companies are operating in this way. So consumers can know that the people that they're dealing with are doing the right thing, right? So there's that piece to it, and also on the macro level, we know that employees are seeking out companies that are more than just pursuing a bottom line, that are doing positive work in neighborhoods, in communities, positive work for their employees. And folks want to work for these sorts of companies. You hear most often that the younger generations, I'm pushing 50, but Are
you including yourself in that?
No, not anymore. I gave up on that last weekend. So, so we know that the younger generations are looking to work for companies that are having that positive impact. And we also know that they're paying attention to what they buy, in terms of they're willing to spend a little bit more money to maybe buy local, or to buy something that is organic, or to buy something from a company that they know is doing some sort of good in the world. And so you're seeing this shift, and shift in spending. That's a pretty powerful shift right there. Yeah. So we see it in the buy local movements constantly. People are really into that and want to pursue that local. So you have the macro case that the consumer consciousness is changing. The employee seekers, the employment seekers are changing in terms of what they're looking for and what they consider to be a good workspace. Then we'll take it down to sort of Kentucky and what's the business benefit. So creating a network of like-minded businesses, and really what we're aiming to do, as you know, is create sort of the strongest state for social and environmental entrepreneurs, and to create this fertile playing field for business owners that are thinking this way. And that is going to be obviously beneficial to help trade best practices, to help support one another. But at the same time, it's also creating power, in that with enough sort of synergy around this, that we're going to be able to start working maybe to get some positive legislation passed, both at the city and state level, to start fighting for businesses that are doing the right things. And then the idea is if we can get something like that going, then we're going to be able to attract more social and environmental entrepreneurs. And it's also going to be an easier sell to get companies to convert, to start thinking about these different things as they continue their their progression as a successful entity. So, on the state level, it's that idea of the networking. It's that idea of creating consumer consciousness. We're going to spend a significant amount of time in the next 2 years creating awareness around the Canopy certified brand, so that people are going to be looking for companies that have that Canopy certified on their labels or on their windows or things like that. So, that is a few of the benefits at the state level. There's many more. And then finally, down to the actual level of the certification. So built within the certification are curriculum and that help guide the company. We're not a certification to where you answer a series of questions and then you get certified if you've answered them correctly. We are more of a path to progress. We sort of take companies where they are. The entry level is attainable for all size of companies. And once you get that initial certification, we do ask the online platform, the certification process asks that you continuously improve. But we sort of take you where you are with some minimum base requirements. But some of the benefits that you get out of that is that guidance. You get that, curriculum and eventually best practices gathered. So we kind of guide you and teach you along the way, not simply ask you to tell us what you're doing. And then the next piece is, which is kind of cool, we provide through your data entry in answering the inquiry points, we create your first impact report. So it's really kind of cool. It'll auto-populate. You'll be able to hit print, and a company will have their first impact report. So those are just a few of the business case benefits. We could go into that. There's a lot of data that shows that companies that are operating this way keep their employees around, they have lower turnover, that they have sustainable growth, and that long-term profitability outlooks are better, those sorts of things. But overall, that's it. And that's the answer.
Professor Scott, thank you.
Yes,
for taking a dive into the
You're
business
welcome,
case.
A-game.
Yes. Well, you know what? Maybe we should just call you Professor. Did we ever land on Professor?
No, we never landed on anything.
I know.
Yeah, no nickname.
What's that?
Special day.
Yeah,
No,
there is a
not
front
that
runner
one.
that you don't
And I'm
like.
very upset that you
and
put that out
poll
into
for the
the world.
audience, a separate poll. Should the recipient be able to dictate what their nickname is? I say no. I mean, any nickname that I've ever gotten has not been of my own creation.
Yeah, but at the same time, you've tried to land so many names and they don't take.
We're a trail
The
name
nickname
company.
has to take.
We are a trail name company.
So why don't you throw in there some ideas for nicknames for Ben?
Well, I already have mine. So for Scott. So nicknames for Scott.
For Ben. We'll do it for Ben.
And a reminder, so for all those tuning in, check out the QR code at the bottom. If you are able to make a contribution to Canopy and help advance our work, we sincerely appreciate it. And make sure that you donate to my personal page so that Scott has to do karaoke at a time and place to be decided upon.
Go for the underdog, go for the scrapper, put it on my page.
So you're the scrapper.
I am the
situation.
underdog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting way to look at that. Also want to take a moment to highlight our sponsors for the day. Interapt is a local organization that's doing amazing purpose-driven work in Louisville and throughout Kentucky, and they have generously agreed to sponsor Canopy today on Kentucky Gives Day. So for making it possible, thank you, Interapt. We appreciate you for all the reasons. And Interapt is one of the companies that will be part of the Canopy certification in our initial class, our founding class. So Scott,
Why don't you name off some of those companies that are, what do we have, 32 now?
We have 32 companies that have signed up.
No cheating. Let's go. Come on.
So we have 32 businesses that have signed up to be part of Canopy's founding class. So
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you one.
Which one?
Facilities Management Services.
I don't know that we've confirmed that yet.
We haven't yet. Okay.
Yeah, see, there we go.
On air.
On air.
We'll have a confirmation.
We have a new founding company.
Yeah.
But no, really, it's amazing to see the work of our partners. So we have companies like 40 and 1. We have Bluestone Productions. We have Harlan County Beer Company. We have Aristify. Just a handful of companies, and these will be on our
32
website.
32 is a big handful.
32 is a big handful compared to the B Corps that we have in the state.
We have 7 B Corps in the state.
We have 7 B Corps in the state, so we're already blowing past that demand.
So yeah, Canopy's approaching 5 times what the B Corp certification was able to land in 15 years. Now, that's not to say we don't want to set up this sort of idea that we're competing with B Corp. We're
Right.
certainly not. We see ourselves as a contribution towards B Corp. We see ourselves as sort of an on-ramp, B Corp being the higher level of intensity. But where the idea is to get more companies thinking this way.
Yeah. And I want to do justice for all of the founding companies. They will be listed on our website, which I believe is up and running.
Is it?
I believe.
Does Ben
We're
have
gonna
the,
check.
Ben pop that up on the screen here?
Our newly created I don't know. You said that word. I didn't really know what it meant.
I don't know. It's always on the screen credits for a movie.
You should probably know what words mean before you use them live.
That's true. That's a good point.
So anyways, okay.
What is a gaffer?
Gaffer's the person who helps build cameras
Build cameras.
and
Okay.
run cameras.
Okay.
So they're hands and
Sure.
problem solvers.
That's Ben Solé
It's
with
a
the
compliment.
answer. It's a compliment.
Shout out Ben Solé in the background. So let's check out the fundraising totals here. We are still at the same amount. So nobody has contributed yet. And we're going to up the ante here. Aaron,
We just got the chuckle.
we got a
the
chuckle.
peanut gallery just laughed at
So
us for
Aaron,
not getting $1 yet.
that is directed at you, Aaron Perry from Facilities Management Services. We're expecting your donation on Ben Smock's fundraising page here soon.
Scott's fundraising page.
Ben Smock's. Anyways, first person to come in and donate not only will be helping make sure Scott does karaoke,
But we'll fully refund your donation. No, I'm just kidding.
but
Just kidding.
will also be a recipient of some Canopy swag. So we have t-shirts to give away. So the first donor to come in will be the proud owner of a Canopy shirt of your desire.
Yep.
So, I'll take a look and see who the first one is, and I'll email you and see what we can get to you. We have some pretty cool swag, I gotta say. They're cool t-shirts.
Oh, yeah,
super
definitely.
soft. Super
very
comfy.
soft t-shirts.
Very
comfortable.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good t-shirts.
Very good.
Yeah. Shout out to Bullhorn, Print My Threads.
Yeah.
All the people that make these. Print My Threads, another founding company. So, we're raising money today, because we are consistently working. We are trying our best to deliver the certification in a most meaningful way. And we need community support. So Scott and I are here this morning. We are doing live streams throughout the day. We're raising money to support Canopy's efforts that will ultimately impact Kentucky's future. And so specifically on Kentucky Gives Day, we think it's super meaningful, and we appreciate everybody's support. If you're able to contribute, we know it's been a crazy year. So know that whether it's $5 or $500, every little bit helps, and we appreciate you for it. So no matter the amount, first person to come in, first donor to come in this moment, we'll get a Canopy t-shirt and make sure it's to my fundraising page.
That's not fair.
It's what's the saying?
Yeah.
All's fair in live streams and war.
Is that true? All
I
right.
think that's the saying.
Don't donate to Ben's page. Donate.
Oh, see, I was just being proactive for my own. You're gonna have to knock me down, bro.
Yeah. I went negative in the campaign.
You sure did. Oh boy, when you go low.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
let's talk a little bit about the fact that we're getting ready to launch the Canopy Certified program, which is very, very exciting. After 2.5 years of work, going from thinking about what this should look like to on the 19th, we're getting this viable product from our vendor, our development firm that's created this thing.
We have our next
Aaron
donor.
Perry.
Aaron Perry.
Yes.
Perry.
Yes. Who'd she go to?
Aaron, I swear, I don't see it on mine. Did you go to Scott's?
Yes. She.
No, she went to the main page. She avoided both of us.
She avoided.
Aaron Perry, our good friend at Facilities Management Services, is the proud owner now of a Canopy t-shirt. And our first owner coming in. So
I just want to point out, we're not even making minimum wage at this rate right now. So we have to do better.
I'm not going to count InterApp's sponsorship in my line item.
No,
even though I could,
Yeah.
So just saying. I mean, thank you, Aaron.
Not that that's off with the level of entertainment we're offering people, So, but it's okay.
Okay, but
so
back
to the Canopy
back to the certification.
Back to Canopy certification.
Oh boy. Okay.
So, on the 19th, we're gonna get a 90% their product from our software development firm, and we're gonna tear it apart and make a few corrections, and then by the end of this month, early June, we're gonna have open enrollment. We're gonna have these companies, these 32 companies, getting into the Canopy certified program, and that's an amazing thing. Really proud of what we've created. It really was an answer to what we saw as a problem, in that we only have 7 B Corps in the state, and a handful of public benefit corporations, that we really thought it was smart to take this thing local, and we really wanted to create something that was by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, that addressed issues that were relevant to Kentuckians, and at the same time, ask companies to do some basic fundamental pieces within their organization around treating people well, around encouraging leadership to think about things beyond just profitability, around governance, to get companies to actually crystallize their intentions in policy and procedure, and of course the impact piece, to where companies are intentionally looking at the philanthropy they do, the programming they offer, the things that they do to help communities, neighborhoods, and even the people within their company, really guiding them on a path to focus that. We know thousands of good-hearted companies across the state of Kentucky. The owners are super people, and they're donating here and they're donating there. And what we do know is that if we can get that focus, we can get companies to zero in on a couple of target areas that we're increasing the likelihood of having that positive impact. And the certification really does that. So we're super excited to have that out into the world here very shortly. And of course, we're very excited for the 32 companies that you have developed relationships with that are committed to doing it.
Yeah. Shout out to the 32.
Our 32.
The 32.
Well, does FMS make it 33?
33. Shout out to the 33.
That's a good number.
Anybody listening, we are accepting interest, right?
Is anybody listening, Ben? We have
one.
Aaron Perry.
Who is it?
I don't know.
The one person who's listening.
To you.
Listen.
You
to you directly. There's 3 options for you. One,
find 5 friends to join.
You can donate, and we'll give you a T-shirt. You can donate $5, we'll give you a T-shirt. 50 would be dope. Or if you're a business owner or work for a business that might be interested in this, give me a shout. Love to talk with you. See if it's a fit. We think it will be. You can make it 34. That'd be cool. Trying to get to 50. We're gonna blow past B Corp demand. We're just gonna make this.
But we're not competing with B Corp.
We're not competing with B Corp. We love B Corp. We want to see more B Corps in Kentucky eventually. And we, FMS, App Harvest, Mackey Advisors. We do have many of the state's B Corps. Bullhorn. Yes, of course. Interested and committed to become Canopy certified, which I think speaks to the global movement and the importance of local centricity and Kentucky issues, right? One last thing to touch on, Scott, before we part ways with this live stream. What do you want to leave this one person with, our one viewer?
High five.
One takeaway, a high five.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. If it's Delene.
Delene? Is it you, Delene?
I have a feeling, she just can't get enough.
Bates.
It's Amanda Bates. Oh, hey, Amanda, what's happening?
Amanda, hey, hello.
Amanda, I haven't seen you come through on the donate list yet, but,
Go to Scott's page.
Go to Ben's page. And I'll let you choose Scott's karaoke song. If you donate to my page, we'll figure out a good one for him. So anyways, well, that'll wrap us up for the morning session. Join us this afternoon, 4 p.m., live stream at 10:20, or come and share a pint of beer with us at 10:20. and support the good work that they're leading over in Butchertown. And then at 6 p.m., join us live for a musical set with Ben Lee. I'll be singing. Just kidding. Won't be doing that.
Oof.
Yeah, that's the correct response. But, tune in, contribute. Shout out to Interact as our sponsor for the day. And thank you to Scott, Professor Emeritus, and tech genius, Mr. Ben Lee.
Gaffer.
Gaffer. Oh, yeah, I guess that's him. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you later.